Back for another adventure in Tera. Yesterday, after the maintenance started, or finished, they released a gear enchantment event, which is really nice. You get boosted chances to upgrade Twist Shard and Frost Metal gear. So we're going to try and take advantage of that tonight. Last night I was able to get my priest up to apex status. Next I think I'm going to try for my slayer. I actually really like playing slayer, that's a great class.
Can I help you? Hang in there.
Make a little money.
Honored to see you. Careful out there.
You used to be able to buy blue Niviettes from the Vanguard person in High Watch, and after the latest update, version 80, or whatever they want to call it, you can only get Hardys there. So all my blues that I had stored up in my bank, they were all worth a lot of gold, so I sold a lot of them. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Doesn't look like anybody's doing much. Let's see if anybody is running any dungeons. If not, I'll just... Of course, my guild leader is always down to run dungeons. She is a dungeon running monster, which is great for me. I'd like to play my priest, but I think that's what she's on, is her priest right now, yeah. She's got her priest up to Stormcry. They need to make a decision here. We have a little trouble getting our dungeon organization all together sometimes. Grim on his warrior. We got Maggins on a priest. And we got Hentai Lord on his sorcerer. Definitely a one-of-a-kind name there. Also, something for anybody tuning in to be aware of is double drop material rewards from Vanguards this week. So it's a great time to go to the Island of Dawn and farm golden talents. If you don't know about that, you can go into your Vanguard requests, and right here the brutal ovoliths, the brutal orisks, and the brutal basilisks give you these brilliant enchanting pots, which give you 7 talents per pot. So every time you do one of these, you're getting 14 talents. And if you're Stormcry level, you can do those fairly quickly. That's what I usually do in the meantime. Like right now, we're waiting to sort out a dungeon, so I'll go make some talents real quick. Just to show you how fast you can make talents. The only thing about it is you're usually fighting people down here for basilisks to kill, which is fine. There's 8 channels here, so you can swap channels and usually be all right. But yeah, I mean, I killed that one already. That was nothing. Oh, I'm in a party. That's one thing you gotta be aware of, is if you're in a party, you're gonna have to kill a lot more. Because it adds one for each person in your party. So like right now, I'm gonna have to kill 4. Which, that's not really gonna work. Somebody was here, but I don't see him now. Oh, there they are. Yeah, they definitely made these guys easier with the 80 update too. I always kill these basilisks. They seem to be the easiest for me. They're a little slower than the other stuff. This used to be a really good place to like get experience and stuff, but with this new V80 update, it's not anymore. Basically, the only thing it's good for now is farming talents. Gonna go ahead and swap channels again here, because that guy's just gonna keep fighting me. Keep fighting me for kills. Yeah, so this is like a super great golden talent farm now. Everybody should be doing this. Plus you're getting metal fragments and things. If you don't need those, you can break those down for metamorphic emblems. Right here, I've got a decent stash of them, but you can buy high level stuff with that. I assume everybody Everybody watching probably knows that, but for the ones that don't, there you go. I gotta find the dungeon. I'm gonna get attacked. Cannot teleport during combat. Yay. And of course, this is the one that doesn't just die. And now they're all waiting. System maintenance. That's strange. That doesn't happen on Thursdays usually. They must have found a little bug or something. We farmed the serious crap out of this dungeon last weekend. They were giving Dungeon Delver coins for this. And with the new update, before you could only run this dungeon one time. Say I run it on K here. I could run it one time and I'd get 5 coins. After the update, I can run it over and over and over and get the coins every time. So we went a little crazy with Dungeon Delver coins last weekend. Me and the guild leader, I think, both run it probably 20 times, maybe 30 times. I know I finished out all 16 of my vanguards one day. I haven't played Gunner in a few nights, so bear with me here if I look like an idiot. Oh, no, he turned around for that one. It's alright, it was still 32 million. Probably would have been like 45 to 50 if I would have hit him in the back. Run, Clint. That's still gotta be one of my favorite names I've seen on this game, Clint Gunwood. That is hilarious. I'm gonna get kicked. Wow, I actually made it. These guys used to be brutal when we first started running Lilith's Keep. Now they're like, oh, they're dead already. Oh, I was out of that one. I got cheated. I've been cheated by the horse. Come on. Oh, I thought that was me that went Apex. I was like, I didn't push that button. I probably won't push it again, because this dungeon's too easy. for the highest DPS. I just want to finish it. As long as everybody finishes and has fun, that's all that matters to me. I can't ride a mount in this area, don't tell me that. I actually really like healing this dungeon. This one here gets a little crazy if the DPS doesn't know what they're doing. Damn it. $44 million that time. No, he just moved out of range. That was a complete waste of my Apex modular weapon system. That's always fun. I love wasting that. Tank moved in a little too far that time. Everybody tanks different. I usually try and just turn this guy. If the DPS makes a good group, you can usually turn this guy and make it so the DPS isn't standing in those puddles. That tends to work a lot better. Then they don't actually have to move, they just have to swing a little bit. Well, that's bad timing for that. He hard waxed us in those puddles, and I was in 3 puddles at the same time. In that instance, that's where the healer should have used Kaya's shield. The priest. That just tends to happen in this dungeon sometimes. Once in a while, the timing just doesn't work out there. You get locked in them puddles and it's over. That mob section's really fun with a good brawler. I'm definitely used to playing priest. I've played priest pretty hard last night. Apex Priest is a lot of fun. And the Apex quest is super easy on Priest, it just takes a while. I think it took me an hour with a little break in the middle last night. Really wish he wouldn't do that. $57 million. Those are the damage numbers I like to see. Uh-oh. It's gonna be cutting it close. Something that I recommend to a lot of my friends that are gunners is there's a talent under your enhancement points that gives you a percentage of so much percentage chance to refill your willpower with every successful hit of bombardment. That's a huge skill for me. Every time bombardment's up, I try and get a free willpower bar out of that, and it almost does it every time. I didn't even notice she was enraged, dang it. So if you're not running this dungeon with a high-powered group, what's happening there is she sucks up the player that's farthest away, and she tries to drain their essence. But basically what happens is she gets stronger if you let it happen. When she sucks up that player, you have so long to break the shield that she gets. And it's just a DPS threshold, you just gotta hit her. See right here, watch. She casts this wave which stuns everybody. Oh, like me. And the priest runs as far out because, you know, not DPS. But she sucks up the priest and gets the shield, but they've already got the shield broken, so. Right at the beginning you could see the shield. I don't get caught in that wave very often anymore. That's what happens when I don't pay attention. She can't run away from me. I'm the anti-aircraft gunner. And don't forget to claim your Vanguard. 500 gold, 400 item XP. And I got an EP point. I really need to be running this on my Slayer, but that's fine. Alright. Well, we're gonna run this 3 times to do this guild quest, it looks like. We try and do at least 1 guild quest a night, because we're 160 now. That's pretty decent for, you know, this is about average for a night. What do we got? 8 people on? You know, 8 to 12 people is what I have on average. Or what we have on average. Me and the tank that are playing this, or the brawler for this one, we're pretty good friends. I like to mess with him a lot. We've played other... Once in a while he'll check out the free Steam games and we'll go check that out for a while or something. Man, 2 times he turned around and didn't take the full brunt of my attack. We're definitely putting a hurting on... Oh man, there he went, moving it. Of course, right as I call bombardment. Now these guys are just a pain. They're not even hard anymore. Boy, when you're appropriately leveled for this dungeon, they're sure not nice, though. Jeez. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't get the debuff from that. I'll go ahead and take the kick to the face, though. Oh, this horse and it's turning right now. What is it doing? Actually, I think it's my friend that's tanking right now. I think it's his fault. It's his fault. It's alright. His main is a Valk. And he also likes to play priest. I'm still not used to him doing that. I don't play with many tanks that do that. Oh, if this guy moves. Oh, come on. I'm just getting screwed on my DPS right now because the boss keeps moving. Oh, 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 I pulled the aggro. That's funny. I'm so gonna give him crap about that. Ah. Boy, I'm having a rough time with this one. So basically what I'm doing now is just getting gold so I can upgrade that Slayer. It costs a lot to get them to Frost. I think I spent 32,000 on my priest last night. That was a lot of movement. That's too much movement. Little laggy when you get this many damage numbers and piles of dead bodies. Just a little frame drop, no big deal. That's the Christmas mount that I don't like. I don't like the purple guy. The other guy's like a big snowman and I like him. Of course, I'm out of movement. Nothing like 50 million. Oh, I don't know if I can dodge that way. I can. Yeah, that worked out great. Well, we put a hurting on her right there. Jeez. It's not the fastest little skeep I've ever seen, but it's up there. Oh no. Okay, I'm glad that didn't go off. I thought I just wasted obliteration. Here, I'll try this from... Nope, I won't. I was gonna try and get the bombardment refill. There we go. See, there it goes. And it triggered like 3 times in that one bombardment, so as soon as you cast as soon as you cast bombardment, make sure you're using your um, burst fire, because it'll trigger again. That's what I like to do, is get it to trigger 3 or 4 times real quick. And don't forget your vanguards. But yeah, this is a nice easy dungeon for gold and whatever to level new characters. I think I've done this. Let's see, Lilith's Keep. 59 times? That's funny. That's the other thing I haven't been using my consumable. I really like these cookies. They give me a little bit of MP recovery just in case the priest isn't quite ready. Now we're all stuck on rhyming. Ah, I'm so mean to our guild leader, but she's a lot of fun. There we go, I actually got him this time. And I'm gonna get him with this one. That's much better. I hate it when he comes back and immediately does that. That really screws things up. Especially if I'm sitting there with Apex advanced weapon system going and he comes back and wastes my time. Thanks for that, friend. That's okay, he's dying fast enough anyway. I shouldn't complain too much, but damn. All I want to do is shoot the horse. Just let me shoot you. I've said it a whole bunch of times on my other social media platforms. The biggest thing I can tell anybody about getting into Tera, it don't matter what you want to do with this game, because there's thousands of things you can do, but find yourself a group of fun people to play with. Like this dungeon, for instance, I've done this 60 times. You think this is fun for me? It's not. It's not fun at all. Well, I mean, it's fun. But after 60 times, it's like putting on a pair of pants in the morning. You just, let's go kill the horse. It's the people that I'm here with that make this dungeon fun for me. I definitely wouldn't farm this dungeon as much as I do if I didn't have these guys to do it with. It's like right there, Clint's standing there making the growling noise with his mount. I don't know why that makes me laugh, but it does every time because it sounds funny. And when I'm not streaming, I don't play with my headset, so to hear it in my ears, it sounds extra funny. That's what I was waiting for. I'm gonna go ahead and not get poisoned this time. How about that? Stupid spider. Oh, this spider's hurting. Here we go. And right there, right into burst fire, but it didn't trigger this time. It did not reset. I'd say like 90% of the time that gives me a full bar of willpower. But I knew since I was talking about it that it wouldn't. Just how them things go. I think she forgot to cleanse us. Oh, that was a waste. I'm stuck. My poor mouse. I've had this mouse since 2008. It doesn't owe me anything. It's been the best mouse. I'll have to show you when we get this dungeon done, but you can see where my finger is all the time because I've got a spot worn in it. And it still works perfectly, every button. In fact, I'm about ready to order another mouse, and I'm going to get the same brand. Just for that reason. It looks so funny, that wear spot where my finger sits. It got way worse when I started playing Tera. This game... This game gets pretty intensive sometimes. Nope, I'm not gonna get my willpower built up. I was trying to save all my big stuff for when he enraged her, but he is not enraging. He's just waiting for a natural, which is fine. I mean, it's going fast enough. Hey, there we go. 61 million. What up? Wow, I almost didn't get the dodge on that one. Of course, now that I talk about it, it's not going to reset at all. You see that? 2 in a row it didn't reset. That is basically unheard of. It's very funny that it's doing it right now since I told you all about that skill. Oh, I got thrown. I don't know that I've ever seen her do the toss. She usually only does the toss after the acting suspiciously. You are not tossing me anywhere. Get out of here with that. The other really nice thing about Lilith's Keep is it has a chance of dropping recipes for silver plates, gold plates, diamonds. This weekend when we farmed it so much, I think we got a gold plate, I think we got a silver plate, and a couple of high level etching ones that I don't know anything about. I don't have a character that does etching yet, so that's all foreign to me. Wonder if the Guardian missions are going. Looks like we're gonna do a Dark Reach Citadel. I like this dungeon. It's a high level dungeon, but it's really pretty easy.
I have a moment for you. See you later.
Let's get. This is where I won my. There it is, my mask.
I'm here to help. For the Federation.
Gonna go ahead and change back into my regular stuff. Yep, back to normal. Much better.
We'll speak again.
The guild leader's trying to explain it to us. To Graham. He's never been here. She's not the greatest at explaining, but she tries. We all try and help out. We all try and help out newer players as much as we can. Try and mop up some more of this talent farm. Don't really need to farm talents. I don't know why I'm doing it, but it seemed like the thing to do. need to... I need to be working on that Slayer, but... It's alright, they want me to be on Gunner. There we go. Alright, everybody, ready for Darkreach Citadel? I love this dungeon. So much fun. I'm gonna... Maybe I'm gonna buff up for this one. I guess I'm gonna take that one. Oh, I got stunned. And we're playing with a Mystic, so I've got a crit boost. That's alright, that doesn't hurt to have. Ugh. Oh wow, that's fancy. Come on with the stun. He's like stunning me at the worst time. So basically, if you want to watch, this is a kind of a impromptu guide to Darkreach Citadel. This guy's pretty easy. The jump is a stun, so you want to make sure and avoid that. And the meter, he spawns balls out here by the pillars. You want to get those, because it doesn't kill you on normal mode, but it hurts real bad and stuns you. Oh, and that's the other one. He'll pull you in, hit you with a lightning attack, which I went ahead and used my iframe at the wrong time for. Other than that, there's not really a lot of mechanics, just dodging. I'm gonna go back to the replay for that one, because I'm 99% sure I was still moving when that stun hit me. I feel like I've been cheated. Uh-oh, I think that was the healer. That was indeed the healer. Oops. I was too busy watching the healer die. God dang. I'm just not doing so well at this dungeon tonight. Making that poor mystic earn it. And that's boss number 1. Like I said, there's not a whole lot to that guy, just dodging and grabbing those orbs. Those mobs are kind of pointless right there. All they do is slow you down. It'd be different if there was mobs all through this hallway, but that's it. Run on to the second boss. Somebody fell behind. The healer fell behind. There they are. Come on, guys. Waited just long enough for all my willpower to go away. I have problems with that. I don't exactly know how to dodge that mechanic. We usually just, hey, that hurt a lot. Well, I actually died there. But my little gunner passive no death thing kept me from dying. I actually pulled aggro from the tank, and we all know how that goes. Wow, he's got my rhythm off now. Struggle bussing this one a little bit. think this is this tank's first time running this dungeon. Everybody's gotta learn sometime. I also don't think the healer knows that there's a constant bleed proc in this one. Like, as we're fighting this guy, we bleed constantly, which makes this one a little bit harder on healers. This whole dungeon's got my rhythm off a little, just enough that I'm like DPSing like I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I kinda don't know what I'm doing, but I kinda do. I've been playing this class a long time. But on the other side of the token, I don't take my DPS super serious. I'd rather have fun with the game than worry about it. Grim is always worried about his DPS. And there's a secret passage that I can never remember. I'd really like to get the kill on one of them new world bosses to see what they give. I didn't think the Twitch thing give a scarf. 6? What is this? Why can't I see any of that? Oh, come on. It's not gonna let me see it. Dang it. Really wanted to see what that scarf was for. Oh, I've never seen that boss turn around like that before. So what I did there was if you go inside the circle, it gives you a damage buff, but it also gives you take more damage too. And if you die while you have the if you die while you have it, he gets stronger. Oh, I don't have any health potions left. That's neat. I was just about ready to say I'm relying on the Mystic, and he just died. Oh, why? I think this is the first time I've ever gotten pushed back by this guy. I really don't know how to dodge that one. Well, I do, I'm just not the greatest at it. This is the strangest dark reach I've ever done. The boss is doing things that I don't know if I've ever seen before. The healer's definitely having a hard time with it. Just gonna go ahead and use Baldur's. I don't know if I'll get another shot at it, so... This guy's definitely got some anger issues this time that I'm not sure about. He's calling upon his forces of the ultimate nerd rage. Otherworldly shard, that's good. Alright, see, that one's not so bad. It's a lot of fun, I've done it a whole bunch. It gives some pretty good rewards right now. Golden derricks, Siglo, rusty handwear chest. So those are kind of interesting. The rusty and junky gear that you get out of these. See, like that one turned into blighted gauntlets. And let's see what we get out of this one. Same thing. So what I can do with that, this is a V80 update thing. I can take my gloves off and I can click this infusing button down here. Put my gloves in there. And then if you see down towards the bottom where it says increase crit factor by 2, increase power by 1. If I put these blighted gauntlets in here, I get 2 of these buffs randomly on my gloves. So I can do that. And then you can collect pieces like that for gun, chest, gloves, boots. So you can infuse your whole set if you're lucky enough to get pieces. I don't think I've picked up a chest piece yet. A chest piece. I've got a gun, and I might not have boots. I got a really good gun. Gonna change channels because I'm being invaded there. Now that I'm not in a party, this will go real fast. Somebody was here and just left all their drops. That's fine. I will take them and put them to good use. Three more. Then I can show you what I'm talking about with the golden talents. Alright, there's that done. Go into this village, that way I don't get attacked. Okay, so if you accept the Vanguard, you're getting all this stuff here. 120 gold, 25 Vanguard credits, 2 enchanting boxes, 24 Underdawn tokens, which are new. They used to not be Underdawn tokens. But the enchanting box, if you open them up, 7 gold talents apiece. So you can farm up a whole bunch of them to earn talents that way. Let's go back to home base here.
How can I help? We'll speak again.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to deposit some gold here. Let's see, let me get a calculator real quick. Do a little quick math. No, I don't have the gold for it. Well, since I don't have the gold, I'm just gonna keep farming gold. Probably do some more DRC with the group here. But yeah, anyway, if you have Twist Shard or Frost Metal Tunes, make sure you log on and get them upgraded because you've got a really good enchantment boost going right now. Also double talents, you'll need them for the enchanting. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a like. And if you enjoyed yourself, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So stop back and watch next time. Thank you.